My name is Jason, owner of JLS Video Agency, and my company produces, edits, and shoots one of the top health and wellness podcasts in the US, Heal Thyself, featuring Dr. G. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how we produce this podcast, all the back-end information that goes into it, and what you might need to know when growing your own podcast, and kind of behind the scenes of what it looks like once it's become successful. Okay, so believe it or not, everything starts with a Google Sheet calendar where all of our clients' ads are going to be featured. Now, I can't show you any of the actual behind the scenes, but at least you can see how we organize it. Every episode has a title, it has a guest, and it has various ads within that, as well as due dates and recording dates and release dates. This is basically inputted by our sales team, who goes around collecting different brands who wants to be a part of the podcast, and we basically place them on certain dates and guarantee that Dr. G will talk about them and promote them on the show. They give us some copy that they want us to talk about, and Dr. G hits those points on screen. We actually write up a short brief for him to talk about for every single episode. And this is organized in such a way that it also then corresponds with our Monday boards, which are going to show which ad assets our editor knows to use, because of course we shoot the ads separately from the actual podcast content. So within our Monday board, this is just the pre-production. So these are the episodes that we have not shot yet. And you can see the different ad assets that we have and who's going to be speaking on the podcast, the different guests that are going to be speaking on there. KB is a knowledge bomb. That's just when he's speaking directly to the camera. And then obviously these are the different talents that are on screen. Now, something that's really important is that we have the shoot date, obviously, but we also have the premiere date. So the premiere, these are when all these episodes are, well, when they did premiere, because these are all of our delivered videos. So the editor works backwards from there and makes sure that we hit the videos on time. Sometimes we'll enter in final delivery dates, but now we've gotten into a pretty good workflow. So we know when the delivery has to happen so that it can premiere on the right time. The editor also inputs the Frame.io link into each of these episodes of the final episode as soon as we have a. The editor also places the Frame.io link into each of these Monday items as soon as he has a rough cut, along with any important assets. Now, the reason we do it this way in Monday is that it's connected to our Slack channel. Now, here is our JLS Slack channel. You can see that Monday.com is sending us automations and messages. This is a really neat feature that we set up that basically every time the editor triggers a button in Monday.com letting us know that it's ready for review, it gets pushed to here. You can see today at 9:30 a.m., this episode 333 is ready for review. And then our producer goes in and leaves notes. So that's Amanda. She's going to be leaving notes soon. Probably already left notes. Let's take a look and see. So then we go to our Frame.io link and we can see all of the assets associated with a particular episode. Usually we have the sizzle and then we have the entire episode. This show is an hour and 13 minutes. Okay, we have not had any notes left on this episode yet, but it works the same as any Frame.io video editing. So we've not had any notes left on here yet, but you know how it works. Basically you comment and it leaves time-coded notes on the show. Once the final edit has been approved by my producer, we go ahead and upload it to YouTube and to Megaphone. I'm not going to go into the back of those two softwares, but it's pretty straightforward. You upload the content, you optimize the thumbnail and the title for SEO rankings, and you put it out there. We do this every single week. We release 2 episodes weekly, and we have a team of 6 people in total that works on the show that goes there every single week to capture the content. I'll show you a little behind the scenes breakdown of exactly what the filming of this looks like over here. Obviously, we have the 3 cameras. We have 2 Sony ZV-E1s that basically just permanently stay there, the SM7Bs, as well as a cam, which switches out depending on who's shooting, if it's me or if it's our videographer. I usually use my Canon R5C, but my videographer will usually use his Blackmagic 6K with a nice wide angle lens. Obviously, we have lights, just a couple of soft sources, and then the set design. It's a very cool set design. It was made by somebody many years ago, the big Heal Thyself logo, made of moss, which is really awesome. It's like a living thing, and every once in a while, I see Dr. G watering it and taking care of it and making sure it's good. Fun fact, the plants on the back are not real. Those are actually fake plants, but they look really good. They look pretty realistic to me, and nobody's ever said anything, so it eliminates the need to water those. One other thing that I will show you here is our back end of our social media setup. So this is basically how we get everyone to go from Dr. G's Instagram to our YouTube page using Go High Level. Because Spotify and Apple Podcast apps aren't necessarily the best for engagement and getting new people to follow you, but Dr. G has a big fan base on his Instagram, and we're basically constantly pushing people from his Instagram to the podcast. And here's a little bit about it. So how we do that is every podcast that we make, there is a short sizzle clip that gets posted on his personal Instagram page with the call to action below to comment a word, and we'll send you the full episode. These are some of the recent words that we've used and set up. There are a lot of them. And these various words send people to our pod page when they comment the word. This is an example of the pod page. If you click here, you can listen to an episode. Boom.
Okay, so in today's...
Simple as that. You can also obviously listen on Apple, Spotify, or YouTube, and there's other episodes here. You can search for episodes. And this great site, Podpage, it's all automatic. It's basically an RSS feed that we set up in the back end. So every week when we post the podcast on Megaphone, it automatically gets pushed to the pod page. And then from the pod page, we use Go High Level to push people there through his Instagram. All right, so here is a little more behind the scenes look at what the automation looks like. So when somebody comments on a post on Instagram on his page, and it's a published post, and it contains the phrase dishwasher, we send them to a link. Now, where is that link? Buttons. Here it is. Boom. There you go. Now, what is this? If we go here, boom, 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 detergent, boom. It's really not that complicated to set up this backend system. It looks fancy and complex, but there you go. It's just a trigger and an interactive messenger, all using Go High Level. You can also totally use ManyChat as well. So there you have it. That is a little behind the scenes on how we grow and manage Dr. G's podcast using our softwares and tools. If you want to learn more about podcasting or running a video agency or video business, check out other videos on my page. And please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. And comment below if you have any specific questions for me or for my team.